All right. So with the international break upon us and all the players away, I just thought I'd touch upon like an important topic that we need to address next season, and that is what we're going to have to do with our striker position in our team. As you all know, Robert Lewandowski, in my eyes, a legend in the club. He's growing old. We all know that. We know he's coming towards the twilight of his career, and it was a great career. It was an amazing, memorable 4 year stint at Barcelona, and he gave us so much when we were probably at our worst. Barcelona's in a search for signing a potential striker next summer. There have been a lot of names tossed out there from the likes of Julian Alvarez to Erling Haaland, Harry Kane, and Victor Osimhen, and such. And this video is going to be about why I really think, and I really believe this, that Barcelona should end up signing Harry Kane next summer. Why? Well, I got some interesting ideas that I want you to check out. Well, so as you all know, Robert Lewandowski is now 37 years old and his contract is expiring in the summer. There haven't been talks as such to extend his contract. Nobody really knows if he's going to stay in Barcelona next summer or he's going to leave. We have to keep in mind that Robert Lewandowski earns about 40 million euros in salary, and that's a huge amount for us. And you all know how our wage bill is pretty cramped and stacked, and so we cannot afford paying high wages for a lot of people that we want to sign. But yeah, with these constrained resources, it's important that we don't splurge too much and put all our eggs in one basket, and we get value for our money and spend not the most amount on getting the best of the best, but enough so that we can get a great replacement for Lewandowski, as well as use the money that we saved up for strengthening our back line or like buying a new right back, buying a new left back. We would probably want to sign Rashford too, right? So we need some money for that as well. So coming back to the short list, what I've been hearing in the media a lot is that Barcelona really, and it's Joan Laporta's dream to sign Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid. As you know, like he's a great striker. He has experience playing in the Champions League. He's won the Champions League. He's won the World Cup. He can do a bit of everything. His finishing is great. His link up play is great. His passing is great. He can play as a second striker. He can even play as a cam if he really has to. He's very versatile. But the real problem is that Julian Alvarez just joined Atletico Madrid few seasons back for 81 million pounds, and I don't think Atletico Madrid would sell him for anything less than 120 or 130 million. That's something we cannot afford right now, and even his salary would be pretty high. It's the same story with Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen recently signed with Galatasaray. Victor Osimhen is on loan with Galatasaray from Napoli, and he would cost easily 130 million plus, and his wages are also pretty astronomical. So I don't think we can realistically afford Victor Osimhen, even though he would be a great fit for this team because he's very high intensity, he's very quick, he's very physical, and he would be a demon with Rafinha in the press. That would be amazing to watch. Another name, and obviously this has been like the wet dream of Barcelona fans for almost like 4 years now, 3 years now, and that's Erling Braut Haaland. It would be a dream to get Erling Haaland in a Barcelona jersey, but so let's be honest, guys, we're pretty broke. We can't really afford Haaland anyway. So Erling Haaland is out of the picture. Now, this is why I'm proposing that we really consider signing Harry Kane this summer. Harry Kane has a release clause of something to the tune of 64 million euros this summer. In my opinion, a great steal. Yes, he is old. Yes, he's going to be 33 when he joins us. But that being said, Lewandowski wasn't young either when he joined us. Benzema won his Ballon d'Or at the age of 34. Ibrahimovic was still a class striker at like 40 years old. So strikers can play for a bit longer, and Harry Kane is not someone who really uses a lot of pace. He's not someone who relies on a lot of dribbling. He relies on his intelligence, his IQ is through the roof, and smart decision making within the box. That won't go away even if he loses a step in speed. And I really do believe he will fit great into the system, and this is why. Just look at the numbers, okay? The numbers speak for itself. He has 13 goals in 10 Bundesliga games. He leads the league in scoring. He has 5 goals in 4 Champions League games, which is amazing. He averages 1.47 goals per 90 minutes in the Bundesliga, which is insane. Robert Lewandowski at his peak in Barcelona was giving us 30 to 40 goals a season. Last season he scored 40 goals and assists combined. And if he leaves the team, that's going to be a big hole to fix. There's not too many strikers in the world who could replace someone like Lewandowski and give us 40 goals a season. And that's why I really do think Harry Kane is someone who can replicate that goal output. He's someone who can also play make. He's someone who can also pass the ball. Just look at his physicality as well. I know we don't think of Harry Kane as a player with a very high work, but let the numbers speak for itself. Okay, Kane has covered 99 kilometers across 10 Bundesliga games. That's almost 10 kilometers a game. And for contrast, who runs that much in Barcelona is Pedri, and we all know how hard Pedri runs. If you watch Bayern play this year, Kane has been dropping really low. He's dropping really deep. He's linking up with the defense, the midfield, and he's not staying. He's not someone who just stays up there and doesn't do anything. He's also involved in the build-up play. He's amazing at crossing the ball. He's really good at switching play from one end to the other. He's very smart in his decision making, and that's something I think will really fit with Barcelona very, very well. So, what I think we should do instead is we should sign Kane for the 64 million pounds or euros, and we give him a salary which is way lower than Lewandowski's current salary of 40 million. I think he's earning like 25 million a year at Bayern. We could like spread that over a 3-year deal and give him like 20 million, 21 million. I think that's something he would accept given that he's moving into probably his last stint of his career. We all know that Kane really wants recognition, which is why he left Tottenham in the first place. He should have done that a long time ago, but that's for another video altogether. I really do think Kane is keen on moving to Barcelona because he would get the PR boost. He would finally get the recognition he deserves. Another gaping hole in Barcelona's team is, we all know, with the departure of Inigo Martinez, our left-footed centre back. We don't really have any left-footed centre backs in the team right now, and we're seeing how like we're struggling maintaining that high line. Also, Inigo Martinez tactical awareness, organization of the backline, etc. We're really struggling in that area, and I think every Barcelona fan knows that we need to sign a centre back as well, someone who can lead the backline, someone who's smart, intelligent, who can like play with the ball, who can pass the ball. So we need some funds for that as well, which is why I don't think we should go all out and splash for like Julian Alvarez or Victor Osimhen. Kane, yes, he is old, but he's a proven goal scorer. He's proved it at the Euros, he's proved it at the World Cup, he's proved it at in the Champions League. He can do it everywhere. He is a temporary fix. He can give us probably 3 to 4 good years of output before we can figure out a long-term solution. And considering our financial scenario right now, I think this would be the smartest move to make. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think we should sign? Um, do you think Ferran Torres could just step up and become like our main number nine? Do you think we should focus on other areas in the team? What do you think we should do? Leave your comments down below. And yeah, I'll be interested to see what you guys think. Until the next one, thank you guys for watching. Visca Barca.